Hey YouTube, welcome back to Dinner for One. Today is Saturday the 13th of August and well, I kind of had a craving for some homemade hash browns. So for the purpose of saving time in the video and not making it too long, basically what I did is I got some small potatoes that I had. They were the last ones I had, so I figured I might as well just use them up. That's why there's quite a bit there. Turned out a bit more than I expected, but that's okay. Anyhow, what you do is you're going to get yourself a grater like that, just like a cheese grater. And before you grate them though, you need to peel, of course, your potatoes. Then you grate them, and you end up with this lovely little, looks like a mess there of potato strings. And then what I do, in order to add some flavor ahead of time, but also because since the potato is moist inside, it's absorbing it, is I kind of spread it out here. And I went ahead and poured on some garlic powder, spread it around, some onion powder, some lemon pepper, some regular salt, and some regular pepper as well. And so I put all those ingredients on there right now that it's wet, just to kind of, give it some extra texture, extra flavor. I'm going to kind of mix it up with my hand, almost like if I'm mixing dough. Just to kind of get that seasoning all in there that I just put on there. Put quite a bit, don't be afraid to, but don't overdo it either, because of course if you do too much, you can always go back and add some more, but you really can't take it away once it's already in there. So, alright. Meanwhile, over here on my stove, I got my pan with some vegetable oil, and I have it set so that it's about medium, low to medium. And I'm going to go ahead and add some of this potato there. Now, I'm not going to add too much right now, because the thicker the amount of potato you put on there, kind of the longer it takes for it to cook. And so you want the potato to cook thoroughly. Now, one of the things that I do is, people start smushing it down to get that hash brown look to it. But honestly, I'd rather kind of just move it around a little bit first before I start doing that, because you want to make sure that that hot oil gets in there and really cooks up that potato. You don't want to have potato that's uncooked. Okay? So let me go ahead and get this going a little more, and then I'll be back to show you what it starts to look like. Okay? I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Alright, so I'm back. I was letting it sit there for a little bit cooking. Again, low to medium heat. You don't want to burn them either, and then have the inside uncooked. So you kind of have to keep it toward the low side so the inside gets a chance to cook as well. I flipped it over one time, and you can see it's already starting to get that golden brown color that hash browns are known for. And so we'll be back again in a few moments. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're back, and as you can see, now we're really getting that golden brown color to it. Okay, and all I've done is periodically I press down, just to kind of squeeze out any of that moisture so it'll evaporate with the heat, but also to make sure that what's inside that hash brown, which is the inside of the potato there, gets nice and cooked as well. Okay, so we'll be back in a few moments again. Stay tuned. Alright, so I flipped it over one more time, and there you can see it's nice and ready. So I'll be back in a moment. Let me go and pick this up. I'm going to make myself some eggs on the side, and I'll show you the finished product in a moment. Alright, so I'm back, and there's your final product. There's your hash browns. Got myself a couple of eggs, a couple of hot dogs that I grilled up real quick. And we're ready to eat. Well, anyhow, I hope you guys will try this out. Making these hash browns are really fun, easy. Doesn't really take up a whole lot of time. And the neat thing is you can control the flavor too. Like I told you earlier, I added garlic powder, onion powder, things like that. You can add other flavors as well. You can probably add some chili powder, things like that to it. So you kind of decide the way you want your hash browns to come out tasting. But anyhow, I hope you guys will try it. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And as always, dinner for one is served.